Good evening, and welcome to the Spirit of Manitoba Winter Concert Series and Open Mic Night, presented by Whoop Hollar Folk Festival and made possible by Safe at Home Manitoba. And that we are Manitobans. We're at Code Orange, looking good. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Keep wearing your masks. They call me Bruce. I host Beer for Breakfast on 101.5 UMFM every Saturday morning, 8 to 10. And it's my pleasure every second week this winter to be your host of this incredible show. We have another amazing evening, a full lineup of artists for our open mic. And first, we have to mention to you, because it is very important that everybody knows that this is a safe space. Whoop and Hollar is a safe space in person, and we are a safe space online for everybody. There is no discrimination. There is no anything. All it is everybody having a good time the way they want to, together, virtually this time. Fingers crossed, we'll be together soon. Whoop and Hollar Festival recognizes the deep cultural roots of Manitoba and the prairie region, which go back thousands of years. The festival site is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Dakota, Oji-Cree people, and Dene people. It is also the homeland of the Métis Nation. Our organization respects the signing of Treaty 1 on these lands, acknowledges past harm and lasting injustice of colonialism, and strives to move forward with our Indigenous brothers and sisters to build a common future of love, peace, and reconciliation. Through inclusion and engagement, cultural activities, and especially musical programming, it is the universal language. And to follow those beautiful words, our featured performer, just a wonderful person. Her music is just as wonderful. 2018 Canadian Folk Music Award winner, Raine Hamilton. What can we say? Like, the music is beautiful. She's a wonderful person. She quite often travels with an American Sign Language interpreter. That's very near and dear to my heart, as our daughter has hearing issues, but loves music. Daisy got a cochlear implant in November.
Wow.
You try to keep a magnet on the head of a 3-year-old. But the music is universal. And even if you don't hear it, you feel it. And Raine, we want to thank you for the efforts that you make, and you encourage others. You inspire others to do the same. Hey, what's Raine doing? I can do that. We can get an interpreter, and reaching out to people. And that is what inclusion is. And it really makes a difference. I can say firsthand, it makes a great difference to our little family.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, not only that, but English or French. Very prairie. And we've had a number of father-daughter combos. And if I remember correctly, you started off playing music with your dad.
Yes, this is true. I'm just going to make sure that my echo isolation is off. Does it work, Bill, if we chat back and forth? Is this okay? Or Bruce, I mean, sorry.
We're sounding good.
Yeah. Bill is on my mind because that's my dad who you're talking about. Yeah, and you remembering correctly. I think this memory probably goes back to the days at, oh my gosh, I'm blanking, the Mona Lisa on Corridon.
Yes.
Yeah, where my dad and I would go play. And that was some of my first open mic type experiences that have shaped and really contributed to my ability to perform live and my ease doing that. So I know firsthand the value of that practice.
those Thursday nights were magical.
Right? Oh, I got so much out of those.
And like I said, I met my wife there.
Is
Although I
that
think,
so? Oh
well,
my gosh.
we encountered each other there, and then our went our ways, and 10 years later, we're married.
That is so. I'm happy to hear that. What a meet cute.
It's incredible. So enough of my gabbling. Let's hear some of your great music. I know you got new music.
I missed it because a car drove by the window. I'm sorry. What was that last part?
The beauty of live from home.
Right? That really just happened. We
I
should
was gonna
edit that out.
I would, enough of me yapping. I want to hear some of your music. I know you got new music.
I missed it again due to echo sounds. But here we go. It looks like we're starting. Team, I'm going to set up the technology as the Whoop Hollar squad here has wisely advised. Oh, you know what, team? I had my echo cancellation incorrect before. That's why that was causing that echo. Apologies. So I muted the wrong thing, but now I'm back, and I think this is correct. Team, I'm sorry. We even practiced this. I hope that we can just appreciate this as part of like the beauty of the live experience. Oh man, I apologize for these fumbles. Okay, what I was saying is that I'd love to share this song about one of my favorite characters, Robin Hood, and kind of like a more personal side of that story that I've imagined. I got to thinking about this because I was considering, like, what would the other facets of someone's life be like when they are called to live such a profound way of life, right? Where they are giving so much of themselves. And that's what's going on here in this song. And it speaks, my favorite part about it is that it speaks to the feeling of the call to use his life in that way. And I just dedicate this to all of the Robin Hoods I know who used their life in such a beautiful way for the benefit of all. This is called Robin Hood. Oh, my darling, let down your long hair, and I might take some comfort there. I've been reading the signs, and it won't be long. Oh, my love, won't you swallow your pride? Be at peace with your maker. My love, if you are lost, all because of us. Ooh. Well, more can be said than be done, and I have but these hands of one. Ooh, I'll turn every stone to step to the edge of my pride, into the hands of my maker, and fall. It's here in the crease of my palm, in the cards that I've drawn. I've been reading the signs, and it won't footsteps are heard on the ground, and startled she wakes at the sound. Oh, my love, you are here, blessed is the night. Ooh. My darling, let down your long hair. Thank you, everybody. It is so fun to gather in this way, and big thanks to the Whoop and Hollar crew for finding a way and pulling us together. And I'm appreciating the notes from the Whoop and Hollar team here in the chat, just encouraging me in a technological way, and I think we've got it sorted. Thanks, everybody. It's so wonderful to be on such a savvy team. I wanted to pull out some prairie numbers today because we are working with this prairie festival, and I think there's a lot of prairie folk on this call tonight. I wrote this song imagining life on this landscape, a story of life on this landscape, and in some ways it is a love story between two landscapes, the prairies that I think a lot of us will know so well, and the mountain landscape from the west. And it tells the story of two people from those places and the life that they create. And this one is called Aurora in the Meadow, Aurora like the Northern Lights. I learned to grow where the winds are wild and the land is warm, where the rivers cut the earth, turn the soil to mud and clay, and I learned to grow, and I learned to walk, reaching out a prairie mile and looking up, stepping one foot then the other on the flatlands of my home. I learned to walk, and I learned to love. To the earth, the sky, the spaces in between, to see the common colors of the grass that's not yet green. I learned to love, like Aurora in the meadow. Oh, we are tall, beneath 1,000 points of light. I counted them all, beneath the stir and wonder. I found my hand to hold, and I found in your woolen coat comfort from the cold. Onward to the mountains, Thank you. It is feeling so beautiful to share these songs. I'm enjoying the weather right now too. I've got my windows a bit open. I'm chilling with my plants. This one's in a teacup. This is one of my favorites. This one is one of those air plants. Isn't that cool? How do you even work a plant? I don't know, but they're doing well. I'm very happy. If anyone has any tips for like keeping succulents alive, I would welcome that. Some of them are not doing so good. Some of them have met, like an earthly type of fate. I'm gonna do a new one. I have a new record that is coming out as we speak because it is coming out in a slow and steady fashion over the course of a year. I had the unusual experience, although kind of like common experience now, of finishing a record and then releasing it during the pandemic. And that has been very, very different than the way I'm used to doing things. So what an exercise in adjustment, but ultimately really striving to meet the same goal, which is to share art that is meaningful to me with anyone who wants it. So this song and one other. Rephrase. I have released so far 2 songs. This is one of those songs, and the third song is coming out in what month is this? March 19th? Wow, I'm experiencing time difficulties. I noticed that as being one of the pandemic side effects that I noticed the most in myself. Anyways, if you care to check out my website, which is Raine Hamilton, RAINE.com, you'll see release information there and music information there, or look on any of the streaming sites. Those songs are up. And I'm going to share one of the releases right now. This one is called Believer. Well, there's a face I've seen as I shift my gaze, like some life I've lived, or some place I've been. Oh, a flash of the familiar, look of the outline. And there's a place I know, and there's a path I walked through the forest green, and there's a way I know to walk in between. Oh, in between the branches, or in between the lines. Oh, keeper of the night, breaker of the day. Oh, keeper of the night, believer. There's a treasure hid. There's a place I know it. There's a path I walk through the forest green, and there's a way I know to walk in between. Oh, in between the branches, or in between the lines. And there's a treasure hid. I placed it there in a place I know to go back to where I'd find it again. I'd find it again. Oh, keeper of the night, oh, breaker of the day. Oh, maker of the light, believer. Keeper of the night, oh, breaker of the day. Oh, keeper of the night, believer. Well, on this very night, with these very steps, there's a boundary crossed There's a boundary meadow, the crossing of a mountain past the crossing of a line. The crossing of a mountain past the crossing of a line. Oh, keeper of the night, oh, breaker of the day. Oh, keeper of the night, believer, believer, believer. All right, thank you. It feels good to believe in something. I'm going to pull out this fiddle that I have secretly off camera beside me. Ooh. All right, here she is. This is my newest collection piece here to my collection of instruments. It is a 5-string fiddle. So we've got the E, A, D, and G strings of the typical fiddle/violin, and then we have this bonus string, which is the C string, typically found on the viola. So what we've got here is like a viola-violin hybrid situation, which is like a very cool time. And it just like allows me more range, and I love the flexibility of it. On the new record that's currently being released in that slow and steady way I was talking about, there's a few songs that use that low C string, and it is delightful. I am going to double check my tuning. I've adjusted a little bit today for like inside the apartment playing and also for like playing through this little mic interface. And I have what is called a practice mute on here. So this is a tough piece of rubber that just clips onto the bridge, and it reduces the higher frequency of the bridge. So it's like dampening it so that it can't move as freely. Usually the bridge is vibrating like at the frequency of the string. I mean, that's still happening. I don't understand all of it. Here's what's happening. It's eliminating some of the faster ways that the bridge can vibrate, so it makes the like pitch range that's covered in the sounds different, and it makes, I think, my voice cut through a bit better. So that's what's going on there. This is a frequently asked question. And I'm going to pull out this tune that I wrote for the fiddle and the voice. So early in my touring career, I got to go to this festival called the Edge of the World Festival on the islands of Haida Gwaii. Very cool. So much ocean. And especially for like a prairie human like myself, to witness that much ocean was like astonishing. I felt astonishment. And they call the festival the Edge of the World because that's what it feels like. That's like right, it's off the coast of BC in the north, and on the far west coast of the islands of Haida Gwaii, you just only see, and there's only ocean infinity kilometers until you hit like the other continent of land. It's really profound. So right on the edge of everything, this song showed up, and this one is called Lay Me Down. Take my breath, take it far away. Take my spirit, take my breath. Should I cross today? Till you lay me down, lay me down, lay me down. Well, Mother Maker, speak to me. Tell me what I see. Take me to the wildest place between the land and the sea. Mother, I will know the pain, and I will tell the tales. Tell them all I walk the weary songs, land my sight on the broken white, and counsel with their bones. Listen far and listen wide, listen across the great divide. Hear them whisper faint and high, they're yelling on the other side. Raise my body, bleach my bones, and set me apart. Dear ones, worry not for me, the day my soul departs. Take me to the wildest place and take me there to stay. Hear me whisper faint and high, I'm yelling on the other side. Oh, I'm yelling on the other side. I'm yelling on the other side. Cool, thank you. I'm just going to take a minute here to read the tech feedback from our team at Whoop Hollar. Fiddle is quite loud. Coming through very good to balance. Okay, so basically I think the feedback is the mute is helping. It's a tricky thing to mic, you see, because both of the sound sources are coming from the same place. So when we don't have a lot of options, like in a more kind of complicated tech setup, we could like use the pickup signal from this and then be able to control to like an increased degree the balance, the volume, independent volume of those two things. But we are just doing the best with what we've got. The theme of the year. All right, but thank you, Whoop and Hollar team. I like being in the know here. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Chaque défi déjà réussi, chaque point de vue ils sont bien compris, chaque livre sur la tâche déjà pris, chaque mot de chaque leçon déjà pris. C'était clair au commencement, reconnu dans un instant, mais à la fin où on se trouve c'est différent. Et quoi faire avec mes mains, les garder vides, garder pleines, je sais non plus quoi faire avec les tiennes. Toutes les histoires sont maîtrisées, tous les voyages déjà voyagés, chaque joie, chaque tristesse partagée, chaque surface déjà naviguée. Et c'est vrai, ça vaut la peine de voir ton cœur, de voir le mien. Voir ensuite les pertes, c'est mieux moi-même. Et peux-tu me pardonner, sachant tout ce que tu sais, que l'amour de trouver tout seul n'est pas assez. Oh, c'était clair au commencement, reconnu dans un instant, mais à la fin où on se trouve, c'est différent. C'était clair au commencement, reconnu dans un instant, mais à la fin où on se trouve, c'est différent. Thank you, merci. I I am a French speaker thanks to the French immersion program here in Manitoba, which I highly recommend. And here's another one. It's a bilingual tune, part in English, part en français, and it's about the prairie once again and the vulnerable powers of this place. La Plaine. Nowhere to hide, there's nothing between me and the sky. No one to walk to. I'm sorry, team. My brain went sideways. I'm just going to start again. Sideways, like the open landscape of the prairie? Definitely yes. I just want to explain a quirky thing about my brain, which is that sometimes when I miss a lyric for a second, like I'm a very visual learner and I have a very visual memory, so my brain remembers the lyrics like as an image, which is less helpful really than just remembering it, for example, as words. But it shows up for me, so I'm just seeing like image of prairie, image of sky. The word was stars. That's nothing between me and the stars. Brain, we got there. Here we go. Nowhere to hide, there is nothing between me and the stars. No one to lie to, there is nothing between me and my pride. Prends ton courage en main, laisse-toi emporter d'autres vanité. Oh, du vanité. Oh. La pluie séduit le grain, le fait hanter, inspire la repousse de mon âme brisée. I hear the summer wind call my name, where the endless sky echoes plain. Oh, echoes plain. Oh, et quand j'oublie, je me laisse emporter, le vent me pousse dans le dos, et mon cœur sans abri, soudainement débridé, s'éveille de son repos. Oh, oh, Et quand j'oublie, je me laisse emporter, le vent me pousse dans le dos, et mon cœur sans abri, soudainement débridé, s'éveille de son repos, s'éveille de son repos, s'éveille de son repos, s'éveille de son repos. The prairie, La Plaine. Wow, I love this place. Okay, so in the spirit of the open mic, I thought I might pull out the fiddle here and just pull out some fiddle tunes from my past. And I was really thinking about my personal history with open mics and how important they have been to me as an artist. And I remember doing them like as a kid with like some fiddle stuff, and like as Bruce was mentioning at the opening, I used to play with my dad a lot when I was growing up and as a young adult. And yeah, open mics were great. I also was a huge fan of poetry open mics, and I still am today. Wow, I enjoy those a ton. So I'm gonna pull out some fiddles, a few fiddle tunes. I grew up like taking classical violin lessons, and on the weekends I would go on Saturday afternoons to a group fiddle lesson for many years in the Bates building. Do you know the Bates building downtown? It's the one with that like really locally famous birdcage elevator. It does not work anymore, like, which is I think wise, but it's beautiful and it's cool, and we would like earn our admission into the fiddle class by climbing the 5 flights of stairs to the top floor, and then we would just fit like many children. We were called the 40 fiddling fanatics, and I don't know if there was truly 40. I think we were like prioritizing the alliteration, but wow, we just would cram that studio space full of kids and learn a lot of fiddle tunes by ear, and I learned a lot too about playing in a group by playing with those kids and in that ensemble. So I'm going to pull out some 40 fiddling fanatics hits. Okay, this one has been in my head. It's one of the cuter ones to my memory. It's called The Little Burnt Potato, which I think is adorable, and like I'm always one to cheer for the underdog. So I just like want the little burnt potatoes of the world out there to know that this song is for them. I'm going to take the mute off. Oh my gosh, the cold came in and the violin has an opinion. I promise to pay attention to you. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to turn down my mic level. Thank you for the feedback there, team. If I bring it down to here, I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to play again, and I'm going to watch for the comment if it's still too loud. And we're just going to go with just again. Okay. How does that level feel? Oh, that's that C string? Oh my gosh, so good. Alright, the little burnt potato, this one's for you. This came off, I need that. There we go. Potato. Man, that gets at my heartstrings. How about one more fiddle one? This is a classic. I believe this to be a tune that is Irish in origin. It is called Whiskey Before Breakfast. Too loud, unmuted. Okay, great. If I do fiddle again, the mute is our friend. Like, so many technologies are just available, hey? This is one. Thank you, mute. All right. Oh, bury my heart. Playing along with the fiddle tunes. That's great, Steve. Love it. I'm not sure if everyone who's watching is seeing the same chat as me. That was a comment from someone on this chat here that they're playing along with the fiddle tunes at home. That's great. That is our modern times jamming that we have available to us right now. Team, I mentioned that I have a record that's being released right now. It is called Brave Land. It's a concept album about mountains and what they represent, which in a nutshell to me is courage, connection between worlds, and the wisdom, too, of that connection, of that courage. All that kind of bundled together in an album of songs, and I'm very, very proud of that work. We finished the record, my string trio and I. My string trio is a beautiful cellist, Nat Felicitas, and a double bass player, Quentin Bart. And as a team, we arranged that record together and just did, collaborations that I find to be very moving and I'm very, very proud of. So we're releasing that slowly over the course of a year. And we are into our third month of that. So the third song is going to be released April 19th. And that's this song that I'm going to play now. So this is like a little sneak preview of the next song coming up. If you are interested in just like keeping up with what's going on release-wise, the total best way is to please consider joining my email list at my website, rainehamilton.com. That's Raine, R-A-I-N-E. Look at this banner popping up. I am impressed, team. Y'all are on top of things. My email list sign up is on there, easy to find. And you're just most invited to do that, and I'll tell you when things are. I'm also on all the streaming platforms and on like most surfaces of the internet, if you want to keep up with all that. So here is secret song number 3, not even out yet. This is called Try. Some days I feel a tap on the shoulder. Oh, wait, can I open my eyes? Oh, I forgot to put my signal up after the fiddle. Okay, I think we're back in the game here. There we go. This will fit better for my voice right now. Flexibility. This one's called Try. Some days I feel a tap on the shoulder. Oh, baby, can I open my eyes? And all that I know of this earthly arrangement, it covers just out of my sight. And all things reflecting the light to behold, stilling my body. Is this the place where we lay down our burdens, where all of our slates are made clear? All of our hearts will dance lilting courageous, where courage is born out of fear. Step now, my darling, one foot then next. The earth will save you. Lift, oh lifting the weight of the mountain, rising up, feet upon the ground. glasses, swallow the courage, or let the heart out with the feet. I've known for some time that this too would pass. Oh, would you keep me? Another direction, calling out when we are trying, this is me trying to move mountains, all of hearts, all of the moon. All right. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. I am really excited that so many people are going to participate in the open mic. I think open mics are great. Here are several reasons why. Community gathering for the purpose of art. The sacred experience, or at least it can be, no pressure, of sharing, like from our internal worlds to the outside and the receiving of that. That can be just like joyful and cool and fun and vulnerable and all kinds of good stuff, and I love that. So thank you for being here to offer what you got. Other reasons, music is fantastic, joy reasons, the good feeling of like practicing and honing something and then sharing it, like it's just a ton of good stuff. And I've really been reflecting on my past experiences with open mics and what they've been like. And they're a tool that I've used to connect, like when I moved to a new city. So I lived in Ottawa for a while, I was going to school there, and I would just hit up different open mics around town and just participate that way, and it gave me a way in to a community and belonging, and beautiful experiences of sharing music. And I think they are great, so I'm so glad you're all here. I want to share this song because I sang it at an open mic, which felt very meaningful to me. This is a song that I wrote in Ottawa, and I shared it for the first time at an open mic at one of my favorite Ottawa venues. It's called Irene's Pub. Highly recommend, it's a great spot. And this is a song off of my first record. This is called January, and I remember showing up to the open mic and playing this for the first time, and I had this feeling like the audience told me, they were like, oh yeah, this song is something. Thanks, audience, of the past. Here's January. Though past you could not see, you knew that you would marry me. And sure enough, I knew that I would love you well, and I would never break your heart. I am yours, you are mine, you are mine. I knew not then what life would bring. See here my fingers missing ring, where once our hearts entwined had laid. Time a deeper fissure made, and I would never break your heart. Oh, I am yours, you are mine, you are mine. A love like this is hard to find, harder still to leave behind. And though I loved you far and deep, my promises I could not keep, that I would never break your heart. I am yours, and you are And so the task upon me fell to part our ways and wish you well. And though I loved you for a melody, my promises I could not keep, that I would never break your heart. I am yours, and you are mine, you are mine. A love like this is hard to find, harder still to leave behind. Thank you. It feels great to do another open mic performance of that one. Okay, I think we've got time for a couple more things. So why don't I pull out 2 more tunes and then we will get started, and I cannot wait. I'm going to pull the fiddle out again. I'm going to do all the fiddle protocols of turning the signal down. Maybe I'll do that right now. I'll turn it down just a bit because I'm still going to sing, but I think this will help. Then I'm going to get the mute happening. Alright, I'm going to check the tuning again. Oops. Okay, we are in business, team. I would like to share this tune. It is called Starlight. It is about moving through the storm and the shadow onto other things. So it's in some ways about like what is left behind, and then in other ways it's about what is forward and the feeling of moving through and out of that. Starlight. My darling, I can't let you in. Dearly departed, almost on my head. My love and my lover always want you. That I can't travel with you. By only the starlight I follow the line made by the river and carved out by time. I look to the willow that grows in the ground, turning the sunlight, the air to the sound. Starlight, thank you. Alright, team, I'm going to offer one more tune, and then we are going to hear from some open mic folks from, I think, different spots in Manitoba, if my memory of the list is correct. This is a drop D tune. So satisfying to get that low D. Okay, team, this one has like an opt-in sing-along ooh component. So you are invited to ooh along at home. I consider it to be a good time. This is like, I think, an open mic classic to have some sort of sing-along component. Before I get into this last one that I have to offer, I'll just say thank you again. Thank you to all the folks at Whoop Hollar. Thanks for your creative vision and your follow-through, your organization. Y'all are doing a fine, fine job, so thank you for that. Thank you to everybody who has signed up to share today. I am so happy for you. I'm so happy for us that we get to hear you. And thank you to everyone who is watching. Thanks also to the Manitoba Safe at Home grant. Whoop Hollar is saying, you too, Raine. That's nice. Thank you. I feel thanked as well. And I just feel so much gratitude that this is happening and that I am part of it. So thanks so much. If you want to keep in touch and know what is up in the Raine Hamilton music world, such as the release of this album that is underway, please consider signing up for the Raine Hamilton email list at my website and or following me on the places, the social media, the Spotify, the various surfaces of the internet. And I appreciate that a ton. Email list is the best, though. This one is the title track off the new record. It is called Brave Land. So I'll start with these ooh parts. It goes like this. So anytime those oohs come up, you are invited to ooh along at home or wherever you are. Or born one day breathing, gifted these feet that walk the earth. And tread stepping lightly, the earth is our body and our love. Oh. And come now and dwell on my heart. Chase the soul from the darkest part. Brave land of reaching, sit with me and lift me to the sky, that I might hear you. Covered in crystal, holy mountain where the sun is set. And I've never known a light this light before. This is us. Sing to me, starlight, shine that I might find my way through. And call to me, sliver of the moon, waxing, waning, and revealing. Oh, come now and dwell on my heart. Chase the sorrow from the darkest part. I might be a channel of that peace. Make me warm, make me willing. And come now in, dweller of my heart. Taste the sorrow from the darkest heart. Everybody, thank you. What a beautiful thing to share this in real time all together. I'm going to let Bruce take it away and start the introduction of the open mic component. Let's do this. Let's share some art.
Well, thanks, Raine. That was fabulous. Always a wonderful show. Always a wonderful person. You can't help but feel better. Just it's Raine's almost like medicine. And let's start with a tip about plants. If you use bottled water or just not tap water because it's got salt in it or minerals, a fine mist, just mist your plants. They love it. Well, thank you, Raine, again for being our featured performer. You'll hear from Raine again a little bit later. She's going to introduce some of the acts that she knows personally. But first of all, we're going to start off going back to Fanisel, Janine Guillot. She's been part of 3 open mics already, and we just can't get enough. Bonsoir, Janine.
Bonsoir. How are you tonight? Oh, good evening, everybody. What a beautiful presentation. Raine, that was just so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And this is just a great evening. I love these open mics. It's just a lot of fun. So I always look forward to them. I'm Janine. I have, well, as you could see through on there, they put the website up, and I have a CD out with mostly French, couple English songs, and I've been singing for years. I grew up in St. Claude, north of St. Claude, between Portage and St. Claude, not far from Whoop Hollar like Bend, actually, on the river. So, yeah, I know the area, I know the people, and it's always wonderful. So to start tonight, I guess I wasn't sure what to do, but I'm going to stick with some French and throw a little bit of English in there. So to start out, the first song that I've chosen, we're in the season of hopefully spring, but it is March and it did come in like a lamb, so we kind of know what's going to happen, right? It's going to go out with a bang. So, we think that oh, this is great, but get ready. But with seasons, things change. We always have time to think about things during these seasons, these off seasons, the winter season. There's the Hoop and Holler Fest in the winter. There's all kinds of things to do. Come springtime, we're focused on seeding. We're farmers here in Fanistel, and that's what we do. And every season has his beautiful moments, and we need to celebrate them all. Je passe des heures dans le tracteur sans savoir à faire. Les pensées qui passent au rythme du chant. Je ne sais pas me taire avec la radio qui me prend. C'est le travail de la terre agricole. Le printemps long, laborieux, l'été toujours trop court. Vient l'automne, les journées jamais assez longues. Le temps nous manque souvent, préparation pour la saison qui arrive pour tout couvrir en blanc. Dans ma tête joue la musique de chaque saison de vie. Mon cœur écoute, ma voix chante l'hymne de fermier. Comment faire profiter de chaque moment sans me perdre en tissant le long fil du temps. Dans ma tête joue la musique de chaque saison de vie. Mon cœur écoute, ma voix chante l'hymne de fermier. Dans ma tête joue la musique de chaque saison de vie. Mon cœur écoute, ma voix chante l'hymne de fermier. Oh, a little song about farmers. So life is really precious. Um, we're so fortunate we have each other. Sometimes we can be together. Sometimes we can't be, right? And what we do in life is it's a dance, right? It is. We dance alone. We dance together. Sometimes we dance in a large group. Sometimes with little people. And if you look at it like that, I think every step that we make is joy. So this is a new song, and it's about dancing with my granddaughter. So and bear with me because it is fairly new. Danse avec moi, mémé, laisse donc le temps s'arrêter. Danse avec moi, mémé, y a juste maintenant, y a juste toi et moi, c'est la joie dans les yeux de Heidi. Dans les yeux de Heidi, je suis jeune, pleine de vie. Je suis son amie, sa grand-mère. Un petit refuge de la vie ordinaire. C'est à elle que je me fie. Danse avec moi, mémé. Laisse donc le temps s'arrêter. Danse avec moi, mémé. Y a juste maintenant, y a juste toi et moi. C'est la joie dans les yeux de Heidi. Main en main, toute tendresse, reflet de ma jeunesse. Elle m'a besoin en ce moment. Laisse faire la poussière, le travail pour l'instant. Ces jours passeront rapidement. Danse avec moi, mémé. Laisse donc le temps s'arrêter. Danse avec moi, mémé. Y la joie dans les yeux de Heidi. Danse avec moi, mémé, laisse donc le temps s'arrêter. Danse avec moi, Heidi. Y a juste maintenant, y a juste toi et moi. Je me vois dans les yeux de Heidi. Okay, one of those new ones. And Heidi is lovely. She's my granddaughter, and I have 2 granddaughters, and I just love dancing with them. That's the best part of life, of being a grandma, is being able to dance with these girls. All right, so I was asked to do 3 songs. So, with being the age that I am, I remember 45s and our little record player box that we had when we were kids growing up, and that's something that we did all the time. We listened to music and we played records and danced and sang, and just it was so much fun. And everyone has Apple now, but my first Apple was really the Apple on the 45 record. And this song was one of the songs that we listened to. So I do it in both languages. Dans une taverne du vieux Londres, où se retrouvaient des étrangers, nos voix criblées de joie montaient de l'ombre, et nous écoutions nos cœurs chanter. C'était le temps des fleurs, on ignorait la peur, nos lendemains avaient un goût de miel. Ton bras prenait mon bras, ta voix suivait ma voix, on était jeunes et l'on croyait au ciel. La 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 rushing by us, we lost our starry notions on the way. If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friends, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 Et puis sont venus les jours de brume, avec des bruits étranges et des pleurs. Combien j'ai passé de nuits sans lune, à chercher la taverne dans mon cœur. C'était le temps des fleurs, on ignorait la peur, nos lendemains avaient un goût de miel. Ton bras prenait mon bras, ta voix suivait ma voix, on était jeunes et l'on croyait au ciel. La 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 la. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, are older but no wiser, for in our hearts our dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friends, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we'd choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la da 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 da. Thank you so much for having me. This was wonderful.
Merci bien, Janine. Or as
Ah.
Fancy Nancy would say, c'est magnifique. Janine Guillot from Fanistel, and we're gonna jump the ocean. We're heading over to Ireland, where Josh's brother Alistair is currently living abroad in Galway. Now, I have been told I don't see Alistair, so it's just going to be Neil. Now, the information I have is Kilbeggan/Galway. They're not particularly close, but
Alistair is here actually. He's just over here.
awesome. Because I heard that you might be doing something, Alistair, so I don't want to take up too much time, but Kilbeggan is known for its whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my favorites.
Well, Neil, introduce yourself to the folks and take it away.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to try a couple of songs from my last EP. So this song's called Here to Home. How do you find out what you made of? If I've been staying here too long, and this old town makes me nervous. This old life can get you down. But was it not what you told us? Your biggest fear was coming down. You live in hope of what you're used to. Shouldn't be the part that lets you down. Shouldn't be the part that lets you down. Can I stay here with you? Can I stay here with you? Yeah, that's what I'll do if you ask me to. I got my own way of thinking. Made more sense when I was with you. It left me thinking what you're used to shouldn't be the part that changes you. Shouldn't be the part that changes you. Can I stay here guessed it's how I should see it. And what's to be will be. And what's to be will be. Can I stay here with you? Yeah, that's what I'll do. If you ask me to. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If you ask me to. Thank you. I'm just going to turn this a little bit. So thanks very much. That song's called Here to Home. I'm going to try another song from the EP now. It's called Hard Labour. And if you wanted to be that person, the person who never would let you down, it's hard labor when your mind's up and you don't know just where you went wrong. She said, you can stay strong. You can carry on. You can stay strong. And when you go back and face what you've done, you look her in the eyes and you point the gun. And if she waited, and if you waited, would you know just where you went wrong? She said, you can stay strong. You can carry on, yeah. You can stay strong. 'Cause it's hard labor, yeah, well, it's hard labor, yeah, and it's hard labor, yeah, well, it's hard labor, yeah, it's hard labor, yeah, it's hard labor, yeah, it's hard labor, yeah, well, it's hard labor, yeah. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere you feel free. And sail away, pass off the hours. stay strong. You can carry on. Thank you. Thanks very much. I'm just going to adjust my gain here a small bit. I hope it's coming across well for you. And thanks so much for having me. And thanks Alistair as well for hooking me up. It's great to play for you now. I'm going to try one more song. So this song was written in the past year. Yeah, it's kind of a brand new one for me, I guess, but it's called The Way Things Go. Is this the one that breaks you? It leaves you right back where you started. A few months ago you didn't know where to run. And like that you walked and left me. You left me without love. And now the rain doesn't feel so good. 'Cause I don't know you, and you don't know me. And isn't that just what you want? Like it or hate it, you said what you did and you meant it. And is this the way things go? 'Cause you have to keep on running. Left when you did without a warning. And I don't know why or how. I don't know where this goes. You did it often, but now it comes back to haunt me. Didn't I make you feel anymore? 'Cause this was the first time, and this was the last time you counted on someone else's time. 'Cause I don't know you, and you don't know me. But isn't that just what you want? You like it or hate it. You said what you did and you meant it. But is this the way that things go? 'Cause I don't know you, Thanks very much. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Neil, thank you so much for sharing your tunes.
Thank you.
Where are you in the world right now?
Well, I'm in Galway in
You're
Ireland.
in Galway. That's amazing. My
Mm.
sister, Peggy, just joined the backstage. She's going to sing later, and she lived in Galway for a little while there,
Oh, lovely.
for a whole
She,
year.
she,
So I feel
yeah.
like 6 degrees of separation. Like, it's like we
have
know
you
each other.
have you been over yourself?
I've not been over myself, and I think, life is too short to not go. I better get over there.
Yeah, hopefully soon. It's tough enough with lockdowns at the moment, but it'll be great when we get
I
back to a bit of normality.
I hear you. It's just there's so much that is unusual right now. I can't wait to travel again. Oops.
Same here. Yeah, hopefully maybe we can play in person next time.
Right? This is what
Yeah,
I want.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm hungry for that. But this is really, I feel like getting some of that need met anyways, like getting some of the nutrients of live performance met for me. So I
yeah.
appreciate you
Oh,
coming
definitely.
a
Yeah.
lot.
No,
Thank you.
it's great, and thanks so much for having me. For having me play. It was really enjoyable.
Okay, well, it is our pleasure. And so I haven't done this hosting bit before, but I feel like there we go. Okay, Neil, so great to see you. So great to hear you all the way from Galway. That's amazing. What even time is it there? Is it tomorrow? I don't know how that works. I feel like it is the future though. So from the Ireland, and from the future. That was Neil. Next, we're going to hear some sweet, sweet tunes from local musician Rob Nags. And Rob, I wonder if you would consider yourself to be local to many places. There you are.
G'day, how's it going?
I am great. Good to hear you and see you.
And you, it's been a while. When was the
Oh
last
my
time I
god.
saw you?
So, okay, Rob, I think you and I have met in person, I think, a few times, but I feel like I already know you because I spent some time in Churchill, Manitoba. I did an artist residency there in the school. I was in Churchill for 2 weeks, and because we're both string players,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I heard so much about you from like every resident of Churchill. They were like, "Do you know Rob Nix? Do you know Rob Nix?" And so I learned a lot about you and how beloved you are in that community. But you were not there. That was the thing.
And now I'm not there, yeah. So I had to return back to Australia because my visa had run out.
Wow.
I was supposed to be coming back to Canada, and then the pandemic hit, and it was a whole kerfuffle. I had to apply for a visa to leave Australia as well as a visa to enter Canada. But now I'm back in Canada. I'm in Guelph, Ontario with my now wife. We got married in December.
Yay!
So yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
I'm so glad. I've been
Um,
following a bit on social media. Yeah, that story that you two were separated.
yeah, it was hard.
That's
It was really
awful.
difficult for sure. So
That's
yeah, very
so
happy to be
opposite
back, and
on
I'll
the
be heading back
globe.
to Winnipeg in May.
You are. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to Canada.
Thank you.
Welcome back to open mics and performing.
Yeah, I was listening to your set before, and you were talking about the importance of open mics, and I definitely feel that sense of kinship there of being able to introduce yourself to a new community and a new place through doing what you love and who you truly are. So yeah, definitely feel that.
Okay, love it.
Excellent. So you want me to get going? All right, I guess I am. All right, so I've had a lot of time on my hands. I'm not allowed to work. I don't have a work visa currently. So I get to write a bunch of music. And this is a new one. I think this one's only about a week old. Yeah, still doesn't have a name, so let's go. Is that too loud? What are people saying? Is it too loud? Could it be louder? Yes, no, cool. Yes, everybody's alright with that. Right, this one's an old one. Oh, what are people saying? Bit too loud? Alright, I can turn it down because there's a lot of shallow loops and layers going into that, so that's fully understandable. Cool, right on. This one's an old one, but it's still in the process of being recorded. It's with a producer back in Australia. This one's called Flooded. It's about racing sled dogs and a million reasons to visit Churchill.
That was more than right on, Rob. That was fantastic.
Oh,
And
thank you.
thank you. That was really a song for the winter. I don't know, made me feel all, yeah. And you set the mood with great visuals,
Oh,
you know,
thank you. I try my
almost
best here.
almost like the Northern Lights. Rob Nags, everyone. And coming up next, we got Malika Haley from Calgary, originally from Winnipeg. She's going to do a cover tune of Daniel's. I am really looking forward to this.
Hi, everyone. Not sure who's all in this magical thing we call the virtual world of reality, I guess. It is really because of the way things are. This has become our reality. So it's virtual reality. I said it first. Anyway, I am really excited to be here. I have one song to sing for you guys, and I will just go ahead and begin. And I hope that you guys, hope you enjoy. Set up my little. Through drought and famine, natural disaster, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms have fallen, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Oh, ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? And when we're making love, your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? And I'll take some time just to be thankful that I had days full of you. Before it winds down into the memories, it's all just memories. How don't you love when I come around? Build you up, then I take you down. Don't you love when I come around? Build you up, then I take you. Who would have thought I'd so alive. Just be my lover, boy, you lead me to paradise. Thank you so much. And yes, that is the end. Anybody have any questions? I guess you can't ask me questions.
Oh, I think that's fantastic.
Thank you.
I will speak to everybody. What a voice. We look forward to hearing more from you. Malika Haley, originally from Winnipeg, now in Calgary, doing Daniel Caesar justice. And that's a really hard thing to say. So, as I say, we're looking forward to hearing more from you. In case you've just tuned into our wave, this is the Spirit of Manitoba Winter Concert Series and Open Mic Night, brought to you by Whoop Hollar Folk Festival, made possible by Safe at Home Manitoba. And we are safe inside because it's a little bit slippery and icy and puddly out there right now. Right now, for all the way from Winnipeg, we're coming home. We're staying in Calgary. I'm getting ahead of myself here. We're staying in Cowtown. Doug Hoyer, and he's going to do a pair of original songs. Ooh, like the Tapestry, Doug.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to play a couple songs for you here. All right, so what I was hoping to do is play a new one for you. I just finished writing it the other day, so we'll give it a go. I miss concerts. I miss trying out songs in real life. Sorry, I left my heater on. It's a little cold in the basement here. This one's called Here With You. When we become birds, we need not always fly. Rest our wings in a pond, a pocket of the sky. Here with you, I'm falling. Here with you, I'm falling. We will not build our nest high in branches of the trees. If we hatch our eggs, we can run them to the reeds. The world's moving faster, but we're standing still. No moment lasts forever, no matter might or will. Here with you, I'm falling. 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 Thanks. Alrighty. Well, if I have time for one more quick one, just a very short one here. This one is one I wrote a few years ago and I completely forgot about, and then I remembered during the pandemic that it was kind of a fun one to do. So I've never performed this one live either, but so it's called Cooking for Two. The pan is clean and the stove is cold. Stewed chilies with sourdough. Looks like I'm eating dinner on my own, but I keep cooking for two. I tell myself that you're okay, that maybe you're just running late. I keep forgetting that you've gone away, and I keep cooking for two. I keep waiting for you. Baked beets and a can of Spam, cottage cheese and red onion jam, and yet I'm eating all alone again. Oh, I keep cooking for two, so there's leftovers waiting for you. Thanks very much. Yeah, my name is Doug Hoyer. I'm based in Calgary these days, and have music available anywhere you listen to music, so feel free to check it out and enjoy the rest of the evening. Take care out there.
Hi, Doug. Thank you for that. I really love how considerate your last song is. That you'll keep someone's food warm for them who you care about. That's lovely. What a great sentiment. I am here to announce Steve, and Steve and I go way back. We have a fiddling past. I used to teach one of Steve's kids violin, and we have an open mic bash that maybe Steve, I'll let you tell the cute story. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Well, I'm having a great night. How are you?
I am just so great. It's great to see you and then hear you in just a second.
Yeah.
I was just remembering that open mic.
Yeah, it was there's that bar downtown where the old spaghetti factory used to be.
Yeah, it's the old spaghetti factory.
Yeah, I guess we can call it the old spaghetti factory.
Yeah.
I like that. And you were teaching my daughter violin, and she was loving it. And she didn't really like working on the tunes you had given her. So you encouraged her to write her own tune. And then I heard that you were running an open mic. So I said, Edie, I think she was probably about 7 or 8.
She was very little. I forgot that was her own tune too. That was really special.
Yeah. So she said, I said, Edie, do you want to go play at this open mic, your own tune? And she said, yeah. She got up there. She was so proud of herself. She was in a bar. It was her first time in a bar. We had to talk to the staff to make sure it was cool, and it was great. And she got up there, and I played some guitar, and I think she played a song she'd been working on with you. She played Seagull, Seagull.
Oh yeah. From the ocean to the shore. Yeah, classic. One of the early fiddle hits for sure.
Oh yeah, it rocked our house for quite a while. So that was cool. And now I get to be the guy on the open mic with you.
Well, we're so happy to have you. So thanks for sharing your music.
Yeah. So this is a song. It's also food related. I mean, there may be a bit of a theme, but this is a song that I wrote after reading a book about the Great Depression, and it's got some. Anyway, it's called "Dip Down." Get up in the morning, be the first in line. Get to the soup kitchen right on time. Brother with the ladle and the boiling pot keeps the meat on the bottom and the water on top. Dip down, dip down, all the way down. Freezing in the winter when they called my loan. And I couldn't even get a banker on the phone. 5 months later, hear them scream and shout. All them great big bankers want a big bailout. Dip down, dip down, all the way down. Brother, if you've been away, time to come around. Sister, if you shut your mouth, time to make a sound. Daddy, if you got lost, time to get found. Mother, if you're running hot, time to shut down. Dip down, dip down, dip down, all the way down. Dip down, dip down, dip down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Thanks, you guys.
Well, I just was typing it to you. Thank you, Steve. That's so like what like a very like difficult subject matter to work with. How is that to confront that like in song form? That I don't know, just that time is so heavy, and when I think of it, it just like I get frozen. I wonder how that process was for you.
Do you want to talk about it now, or?
Well, if you want to share another song, that's fine.
Oh,
But
yeah,
also
really? Okay.
share that and a song.
Okay, because we can absolutely talk about that like offline forever and ever if you like.
Okay, cool. I just wondered if you had any, brief thoughts.
Brief thoughts. Okay, well, the story is from the book that there was these two very, well-off family who their family lost everything, and these two little girls had to get up very early in the morning to go to the soup kitchen to fill a pot full of soup for their family, and
Oh man.
and they were really polite. And for the first little while, they were first in line, and they just got whatever's on the top, which so no meat at all, just the stuff on the top, and so they learned that they had to really ask the guy to dip down.
Wow.
And they never cursed their lives. It was dip down, motherfucker. You have to get that ladle down in the pot.
Yeah.
So we have like food for our family.
Yeah, like it's a survival thing, right?
Yeah.
That is so heavy.
Yeah.
Wow, well, thank you for delving into that. We're wondering if for time you have another song you'd like to share.
I do. And man, Raine, it's also food related.
Okay, great. Themes.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like this is another one I wrote. This is less heavy though. More beanie. So I'm very proud of my chili recipe. I make a really good chili. And I feel like you should all know that before I get into this song. And so here we go. Let's see. Listen up, people, hear what I say. If you want good chili, step right this way. Chili in the pot, chili in the pot. If you want good chili, come taste what I got. Get a bowl for $1, a taste for a dime. Oh, everybody pays me when it's chili time. Chili in the pot, chili in the pot. If you want good chili, come taste what I got. Or east, west, north, south. You're gonna love how you feel with my chili in your mouth. Chili in the pot, chili in the pot. You want good chili, come taste what I got. My mama says it's the best in town. Oh, I know she gets around. Chili in the pot, chili in the pot. You want good chili? Come taste what I got. If you want my recipe, that's fine. Meet me at the crossroads around midnight. Chili in the pot, chili in the pot. If you want good chili, come taste what I got. Slip me a smile, blow me a kiss. You've never had chili taste quite like this. I've got some chili in the pot, you've got some chili in the pot. You want good chili, come taste what I got. Learned to cook it at my daddy's knee. There's so many things that he taught me. Oh, chili in the pot, chili in the pot. Want good chili, come taste what I got. Want good chili, come taste what I got. If you want good chili, come and taste what I got.
Right on, Steve. Thanks a bunch.
Right on, right?
And way to continue the chili theme started by Doug earlier. You know, sometimes these things just reveal themselves. Next, we have a good friend of mine, Tatiana Friesen, and she is a violist of just like many, many talents. And Tatiana, I'd love if you could just tell us a bit about your instrument that you're playing today.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're the one introducing me, because I thought...
Hi.
I feel like a fish out of water, but if Raine's here and can like kind of coach me into this
Buddy,
world
yes,
that I
thank
don't
you
spend a
so
lot of time
much
in.
for being here. This is a delight. I am so pumped to hear you.
So cool. So yeah, this instrument is my Baroque setup. It is also a Baroque viola, but I feel like the viola has not evolved really that much in its history. It has a lot more to do with what we've put on it. So I have gut strings on this instrument. The bottom two are wound with silver. And
wow.
I have things like, there's no chin rest, there's no shoulder, there's kind of a shoulder rest. It's very floppy.
Cool.
And also a bow that is just funny shaped.
I'm gonna just grab mine and then we can compare real quick.
Cool.
It's a few steps away. 1 second.
Mm-hmm. I thought about getting my modern setups to kind of like side by side, but it just felt clumsy.
Okay, let's do a side by side. So I've got, this is a viola also. So mine is like synthetic coarse steel string.
Okay.
And yours is gut string. What is it really gut?
It's literal innards of sheep.
That is amazing. That is from the olden times. Okay, and then I have this chin rest.
Uh-huh.
Can you show your chin rest area? No chin rest. What? I have this whole contraption on the back.
This kind of flops over. I know some period players who will actually thread a scarf under the tailpiece here. And
cool.
then sort of... And I see you do something similar with your instrument too, Raine.
I've done that, yeah. I connected like a
tie it onto yourself for a little extra support.
That's cool. Okay, so basically mine is a modern instrument and it has a lot more supports on it. Like this fills up the space for my shoulder, so it's much more stable. Yours has less supports, different kind of string, and the bow is different too. Let's show the ends of the bow.
Yes, bows are important. So that's the tip of my bow, and then the shape of it is quite a bit, the stick actually curves away from the hair instead of towards the hair.
Yeah, and if you look at mine, it gets smaller in the middle. The space gets smaller.
Yeah.
But your bow, the space gets bigger. That's awesome.
So that just, it changes the kinds of, it actually puts limits on what I can do. With a modern bow, you can basically do anything. You can make a big fat sound that just doesn't change. Mm-hmm. With a Baroque bow, you can make very kind of percussive, crunchy sounds that fade. And
I've played the Baroque bow before, and like my experience was playing like Baroque period music with that. It all just like the phrasing just made so much more sense.
Yeah,
and so I'm envious. I love that kind of bow. I just love it. Okay, Baroque. What kind of years are we talking about?
We're talking roughly about 1600 to 1750.
That's a long time.
It's a range.
Okay, and you're playing an instrument that is quite similar to the actual instrument and its treatment from that time.
Yeah, this viola was built in England around 1700. 1700? Yes. So
wait, like your specific viola? How old is it?
If you like, it's got some scars. It's been around. This crack is the one that like, I always kind of check out whenever I open the case to see if it's gotten any longer.
Yeah.
If you looked inside, you can see all these little bits of wood where it's been glued together. And before I bought it, because it was a bit of a big, scary purchase,
Yeah.
I remember talking to either the seller or my teacher at the time, who said, "This shows that many people care about this instrument and have seen it as something worth repairing over time." And yeah, it's a very cool connection when I'm playing music that's this old. I like the idea that this instrument was already around then, and it knows a lot more than I do, and I can.
I am moved by that. That is amazing. That is amazing.
Have you not seen this instrument in person, right?
I don't know that I have. I've seen you perform in your concert
Oh,
series.
that's true, you have, yeah.
And let's move along then and hear some music from it. I just
Play.
want to check in with you about what setting your echo cancellation is on. We would like it to be unchecked.
I will go into my settings and just make sure. Audio. Echo cancellation is not checked.
Correct. Then you're good. Okay, so here's Tatiana, 320-year-old music on a 320-year-old instrument. I can't believe it. This is the best. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for inviting me, Raine. I'll say first, the first couple things I'm going to play are actually not 320 years old. I'm going to start with a couple fiddle tunes, which is kind of a new thing for me to add to my skill set. But the more I study early music, Baroque music, the more I realize it's folk music, really. And as you go through history, you get a little bit more stuff on top of it that makes it into art music. So I'm going to play a couple of Gordon Stobie tunes. I'm going to play Caribou and Pelican Reels. And then I'm going to go straight into some Divisions on a Ground by Mr. Bannister, which is not a composer that I know apart from this piece, but it is a delightful set of kind of variations on a simple bass line without the bass line. Thanks for having me. And yes, the Be Naturals in the comments. Love the Be Naturals.
That was so cool. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I gotta put my headphones on again.
Oh, your phones are back. Tatiana, I was just saying thank you so much. That was so cool.
It was fun to have the opportunity. Thank you so much.
And fun to hear the contrast too of like the fiddle tunes. Those are some modern fiddle tunes, and then this like older music that your viola maybe knows firsthand.
Yeah, I like to think so.
So cool. Okay, pal. Well, thanks a ton. I'm going to now have the pleasure of introducing another friend of mine. This is Anna, who I believe is joining us from Victoria. Buddy!
Hello.
Hey!
Hi, Raine.
Hi, friend. It is so lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I brought my cloud, as you
Oh
said
my
I
gosh.
could.
Anna has this little stuffed cloud that just has stolen my heart. Gosh, that little guy is so
Yay.
cute.
It was so nice to listen to Tatiana play.
What a musician, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Buddy, were you doing, do you want to tell us a bit about your day? I think you've had a music-related day.
Yes, I'm doing an expressive arts therapy diploma, or certificate actually, not the full diploma, and I'm midway through it, and I am in my music therapy intensive weekend right now. So I had an amazing day studying with Jennifer Buchanan, who is the president of the Canadian Music Therapy Association, and just like a powerhouse and like one of the most present people I've ever met. She was so present. Anyway, so today I learned all about music in therapy.
Thank you for doing that. That is awesome.
Yeah,
and thank you for sharing some tunes with us, bud.
Yeah, I have a song about being scared of everything. I'm gonna play that for you. I wrote it this summer when I was pondering going back to Victoria from Winnipeg to. I had moved to Victoria in February, and then of course the grand pandemo happened. So I went back to Manitoba for a 5-month stint and came back here again in August. So this was my song I wrote on a little retreat at the Cron Barn outside of Winnipeg. I'm scared of getting on the plane to fly across the country again. I'm scared of sickness and sorrow, of missing you tomorrow. And I'm scared of getting on the plane. I am scared that I'm not coming back, that when I'm gone this time will be in the past. I'm scared of losing and having, of sitting still and traveling. And I'm scared that I'm not coming back. Where does my fear fly? Does it build me a castle in the sky? A quiet place that I can go, safe and sterile and all alone. No. I'm scared of the same. I'm scared of loss of connection, but my heart needs protection. I'm scared of my mother's shame. Where does my fear fly? Does it build me a castle in the sky? A quiet place that I can go, safe and sterile and alone. Though I'm scared that I'm not good enough, that what I create will just gather dust. I'm scared of failed dreams and heartache, that I'm too old for more mistakes. And I'm scared that I'm not good enough. Of love or loss of any cost, I'm scared of any change, and I'm too damn scared to trust. Of my own dreams of aging scenes, I'm scared I'll lose it all, and I'm scared I'll get just what I want. Where does my fear fly? Does it build me a castle in the sky? A quiet place that I can go, safe and sterile and all alone. No. I'm seeing a little note that I get to share a little bit more. So actually, I would like to read you a poem that I wrote during my expressive arts therapy program in our poetry course. And I'm seeing a note that I'm allowed to do that. So, ha 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 ha. It's a short little poem, maybe in honoring of the new moon tonight. It is called When All of This Is Over. When all of this is over, there will still be the moon, glimpsing in my window through her long cloud eyelashes. When my argument ends, I bring it external. Whatever happens, there will still be the moon. Thank you. We love the moon. The moon is our truest friend.
The moon is our friend. Thank you ever so much, Anna. That was wonderful. It was a great song that everybody can relate to. At some point, we're scared of everything and the moon. I used to be the astronomy lab instructor at the university, and
Wow.
a couple of things that, you know, even as an educator, Raine will back me up on this, you end up learning things. And what I learned was that despite everything that's out there in the universe, all these fascinating things, the object that is most revered and that people want to see the most is still the moon. Look, I can show you this fabulous nebula and, you know, the distant planets. And they're like, yeah, but can we look at the moon first?
Aww.
There's just something about, I guess it rises just like the sun almost every day. Well, every day it does.
It's so important to us.
It is. And, well, it's getting more important as we send missions to it. But enough about the moon. Anna Bigland Pritchard, all the way from Victoria. Well, coming up, one of our volunteers at Whoop Hollar, we have Jules. Jules might even bring some comedy. I heard song and or comedy. So, okay, be funny. And unmute. There you go. We're waiting to hear from you, Jules. Little technical difficulty. Oh. This is the beauty of live TV, folks, or live streaming. I'm old school, so I hear everything in terms of radio or TV. But when it's live, you get everything, warts and all, and to me, that makes it a little more interactive. What makes Whoop and Holler very interactive is that it's a safe space, both online and in person. We don't tolerate. The only thing we don't tolerate is intolerance. Want everybody to have a good time with one another, and we can do that. We can accommodate everybody. We can include everybody, and we can all have a great time. And we've proven it, and we continue to do that. And that is in no small part due to you. This takes all of us. And due to technical difficulties, I don't know if we're going to get to Jules. So we've got a special guest. I want to get Raine on here because she's going to introduce our special guest. Raine, I can't wait to co-host something with you in person.
Can you say that one more time, Bruce?
I can't wait to co-host something with you in person.
Yeah, no kidding. It is going to be such a good time. Hey, Bruce, we have a minute, I think. Right? Because our last person couldn't make it. So you were giving me some advice for succulent care earlier. Is it easy to throw Bruce and I back on the screen, Whoop and Holler Squad? Okay, amazing. Okay, can we just do walk me through this? I've got my spray.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think I have been, I don't know what I've been doing wrong, but just many succulents that I have been dying. It's not going great. This one has been around the longest. I've had this almost a year.
Do they wither?
Sorry?
Do they wither or do they just sort of rot?
One time one rotted, and then other times they have withered. So that's an important indicator, isn't it?
Yes.
That's making sense to me.
The thing about succulents, they like to be fed from the bottom. So the easiest thing to do is an aqua globe. You feel that it's this globe with. I'll grab one.
Yeah. Okay, learning plants. This is great. I've been really sad that all my succulents have been dying, so maybe this is the information that I needed.
This is a large one.
Yeah.
It's an aqua globe. Get the glass ones because the plastic ones look like plastic. But for violet and succulents, you can put them in and the water comes up from the bottom to the roots. And that way they won't rot at the surface. The other thing...
Totally what's been happening.
They just get too much water and it sits on the surface and it happens. You want them to be nice and plump.
You want them to be what, sorry?
Nice and plump.
Yeah, this one is doing good.
It is. It looks very good. So just go squirt, squirt, squirt. A nice mist.
And I don't want to get it on it, but I want to get it just in the soil.
No. Like from about, if this is the plant, you want to do it about here and just mist it. It's kind of like a moody Manitoba morning.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, and you want it
I'm
on.
doing this very wrong, so I appreciate you throwing in some plant knowledge here in this musical experience.
Your spider plants will love it too.
Okay.
And you just do it from afar, and it's like a very fine mist, like a foggy day.
Okay, and that is enough to just keep them trekking.
Yeah, they love it.
Okay, yeah, I've been doing several swings and misses. I think of underwatering and also overwatering. I just find the happy medium of correct watering.
Sometimes it's tough. Some plants just, are like that. They're living things, and they have their own little quirks.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Thank you. And maybe now we can check in and see if our next person is ready.
A very special guest.
A special guest. Special guest.
Hi.
This is my sister Peggy.
Hi. This is exciting. This is very fun.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in public in over a year.
Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth.
So this is just a delight.
Static.
This is a delight, I think.
It is a delight. Sorry, there's a note that there's some static and buzz Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. Yes, my echo. I'll double check that my echo cancellation is off.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am interacting with the chat here. My echo cancellation is indeed off, so hopefully.
Amazing.
Oh, that's gone. Okay. Hi. So yeah, I'm Peggy Hamilton. I'm gonna sing you a little song. I am I live in Toronto. And I'm a medical resident at the St. Michael's Hospital here. And if you don't know what a medical resident is, basically we're just the junior doctors around the hospital. You got your medical degree, but you're still not fully fledged yet. You're a little fledgling. And so I wrote this little song about the experience of being a resident, which means that you've had a lot of education, but there's still a lot of stuff that you don't know. And so I wrote this song about that, and it's just a little comedic, fun comedy song. And just about that experience, which I'm sure is not exclusive to the experience of being a resident, not knowing stuff. So here we go. This song I like to call the Residence Anthem, and there is indeed a sing-along portion to this song. And the sing-along portion of the song is the chorus, and it goes like this. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. So that's the chorus, and sing along if you like when it comes around. I'm standing in the doorway of the patient's very room. The attending looks at me, and I feel impending doom. She'd been quizzing me for hours, it had been going on so long. I tried to give an answer, but I knew that it was wrong. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. I'm standing in my office with a parent standing by, telling me about their toddler, how into a rage he'd fly. They look me up and down, knowing well I have no kids, but they think I know and ask me, so how should we handle this? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. As residents, we're well equipped with ways to just buy time. There's an unusual presentation, or I mean it could be lime. There's a lot of things this could be. I'll get another set of eyes. There's so many ways to say it, but just to summarize, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll know tomorrow. Yay! So hopefully that was enjoyable, and you can relate to that silly experience.
Meg, that's awesome. Thank you for humanizing the medical school experience.
Thanks, bud.
Hey, totally rad. Thanks for joining us from Toronto. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute while we wonder if Jules is linked up using the technology. We've got a Jules. Jules, welcome.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Second time is a charm. Thank you.
Is my voice tinny? what I was trying to say before was, what's the difference between an onion and a banjo?
An onion and a banjo? I need to know.
Nobody cries when you chop up a banjo. Right?
I laugh. That's good.
And then
It's
someone
good.
actually asked me if I was getting any, and I thought they meant sleep. So I'm getting to that age now. Gonna tune up a bit here. Okay, well, I'll play and let me know if it sounds tinny.
All right.
Okay, this one you can see the ink is still wet on the paper. I just wrote this down, so that's not memorized yet. Time is right, time is now, looking alright. In my soul and in my heart, we cannot part. Look around you, what do you see? Helping hand from above. In your dreams, hope you see, we're all there to make love. Let me know how I go in your life. You come to me in the night and you're out of sight. All I hope is that you see I didn't waste your time. You come to me from above, all I see is your love. That's one song, and then the other one is a crowd favorite at the volunteer booth. I hope I'm still playing. I don't know. I don't see any reactions here. Hopefully there's tons of comments. All good, hopefully. Oh, I should do one more joke there. Well, if you think nobody cares about you, all you have to do is try missing a couple of payments, and you'll get instant calls on that. The shin bone is used for finding furniture in the dark. And the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer is the taste. So I don't know if I hear anything in the background, but anyways, we'll do the Muffin Man. So I don't care what the Muffin Man has to say. I said I don't care what the Muffin Man has to say. He's on to man and I don't care anyway. I don't care how many times he's told. And I don't care how many lies he's told. gone to bed and now his body's cold. Why don't you leave me alone? Why don't you leave me alone? You're underground and now your soul is gone. Muffin Man's really gone this time. I said Muffin Man is really gone for good. He's gone forever, now it's understood. Goodbye, Muffin Man. And then one piece of Joni Mitchell. Do I do one more joke? Oh. No, I ran out of jokes. I'm not funny. There was one I was gonna say is like some people are very similar to Slinkies. They're not really good for anything, but you can't help smiling when they're actually falling down the stairs. But that's all right. And this is my attempt at Joni Mitchell. I don't even know if I'm sounding tinny or not. Hopefully it sounds good there. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the show.
We did, Jules, and I'm stealing a couple of your jokes. Jules the dad, one of our volunteers at Whoop and Holler, represent. Yeah, I'm old. We've got time for one more, so we'd really like to invite Raine Hamilton back, our featured artist tonight. Tonight,
Right.
more than any other night, it feels important to come full circle with our featured artist. I've had a wonderful time with you, Raine.
Yeah, Bruce, thank you for sharing your co-hosting duties with me. I really appreciate it. What fun I've had. I've really been missing this last year, like these kind of interactions with people. So this is like nourishment for my soul here. Team, it is my honor to close us off with this tune. I'm going to share one that's an anthem for cooperation. This is a song that I wrote for the Canada Geese, and I think it fits well with us, who are sharing and working so beautifully together here tonight. So thank you to everyone who showed up to sing, to watch, to listen, to share, or to partake in any other way. To Bruce and the whole team at Whoop Hollar for their technical work, sound work, community organizing, promoting. Like, y'all did such a thorough, wonderful job. Thank you. And so here's our anthem of teamwork and cooperation. This is called To the North. Spell the formation, shapes on the sky. Oh, sorry, wrong word. Spell the formation, birds on the skyline. Oh, I'm still in the drop D tuning from earlier. So, fun tip for me from the past is that's why I put that drop D tune last in my set. And sometimes I forget to put it back. This is going to make a lot more musical sense now. That will have like a root of the chord instead of like a second below. It's going to go way better. Okay, now the strings are also cooperating. Prepared for anthem of cooperation. Spell the formation, birds on the skyline, an arrow to the north, and follow the water the winter has forgiven. Oh, sunlight on its surface lights the way. Chasing feeling, not knowing but believing. The grass is greener every northward day. Over the rooftops, under the skyline, oh, we can see forever and away. When you tie the weight on your shoulders, the wind will fall heavy on your wings. You can fall back right there behind you, oh, a witness to these things. Thank you so much, everybody. What a joy and an honor to share this space today.
Thank you, Raine. It was indeed a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, but tonight was extra special. I don't know. There was just something
Well,
in
right
the...
back at you.
Pardon me?
Right back at you, Bruce. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, folks, for joining us and supporting independent music. This has been the 5th installment of the Spirit of Manitoba Winter Concert Series and Open Mic Night, presented by Whoop Hollar Folk Festival, made possible by Safe at Home Manitoba. We have one more coming. That means 2 weeks from now, on March 27th, it is our grand finale. And I do know for a fact that there are some special things coming. I don't know what they are, honestly, but I do know that artists are promising great things. Our featured artists will be Twin Twa and Forrest Her Dress. Dave and Brooke, 2 people, 2 bands. They'll explain what's the difference. One's more forest based, one's more river based. For now, we are internet based, and we hope to see you next week. On behalf of Josh, Mitchell, and Linda, myself, I am Bruce Tulloch, and I would like to say thank you and have a good and safe evening.